Hello, everyone. This is Yo Faithful, Amanda Splatts, the Desert Eagle of Flavor, coming to you live. No, we're not live. We're taped. In fact, it taped Block B last night. Taping Block A today between Darkest Dungeon. Had a really good run in Darkest Dungeon. Later tonight, we're gonna have a lot of fun with Saucemus Darkest. But that stream will already be determined long before now. You're not going to see this for. I think we're going to film this and put this in on the 11th. I am destroying the illusion because I am Yo Faithful, Amanda Splatts. Yeah, our first block pre-filmed last night, aired on July 4th, and then A block is to be filmed on right now, the 11th. This is the Sextet synthesis, baby. Sextet synthesis is our version of the G1 Climax. New Japan's G1 Climax. 12 wrestlers. 2 6-person blocks. The top 2 performers move on to the final block. Hijinks and hilarity ensue. These are going to be a lot shorter than the usual shows. And I think our PLE coming up on the 17th, the 16th. It's also going to be a lot shorter than our normal shows. Because they're going to be squished in between a lot of stuff. It's going to be fucking great. B block was fucking great. I decided to choose B block first because it felt a lot more packed than A block with the stories going on. So here's how it goes. Here's how it went if you missed the B block. You know what to do. Fucking check it out. It was great. So Cerno and the G-Man ended up getting 20 points. 5 points for a clean win. I believe it's like 2 points for a dirty win, like a disqualification or something. When G-Man and Cerno fought, Cerno beat the G-Man. But Cerno had an upset loss to Demo Man, who almost had enough points to make it, but he lost to the G-Man in the final. And we had Maggie Simpson was the Toru Yano of the bracket, only here to throw off your pick'ems. Couple wins against surprising names. And then Pepsi Man and Hosho Marine. Both of them had a pretty disappointing opportunity. Or disappointing outing, rather. You know, if I stop and start the recording again, no one will ever fucking know. But yeah. Top 2 of each of the 6-person brackets moves on to the finals. Cerno and the G-Man, who will they be facing on the 16th in the finals of the Sextet synthesis? 6 matches in one night for a chance at a Money in the Bank contract. Anytime, any place. We'll talk about the other things that'll be going on too. It's going to be another amazing show. A lot shorter than the usual. Still going to be absolutely amazing. Including World Heavyweight Champion Bridget. Almost undefeated. I believe she's undefeated. Robert Landolt has thrown down the challenge. He has forfeited the Mayor of Flavortown Championship in order to challenge Bridget for her World Heavyweight title. That's going to be in the main event. Plus, a rematch of the Match of the Year candidate, Takamori, who are now World Tag Team Champions, defend against Yui Ren and Yui Ron, who gave them a Match of the Year fight during the Tag Team Tournament a couple months ago. Now we have Block A. Who's gonna meet the G-Man and Cerno at Sextet Synthesis? First of all, we have Sam Bridges. Sam Bridges, who held the Mayor of Flavortown Championship for a while, lost it to Robert Landolt, who flipped it into a title shot that night. We got Marissa, the first and only Fighting Cup champion. Relatively new title. Big, massive Hulk of a woman with some custom moves. Let's see how she does outside of the confines of the Fighting Cup. Asuka's story is a little tragic. Switching between teams with INNK and the Soraz unit. Lost the tag team both with Takina Sora. And lost the title shot with her old pal Suisei and INNK. Got a little tragic. Asuka almost broke her neck in that match, and now she's back trying to prove herself. Trying to prove that maybe teaming up with Sora or teaming up with Suisei wasn't the right thing. Maybe she needs to do this on her own. The Undertaker. The man who won the WWE Championship in our WWE Championship tournament, then beat both Terry Funk and Booker T to unite the WWE, WCW, and ECW titles to the U.S. Triple Crown. Held it in dominant fashion before he ended up losing it in a shocker to Chris Jericho, who has since dropped it to Mike Hagar. Billy Lee, one of the Double Dragons, a special pick by a viewer of ours, said, hey, choose Billy Lee. He's pretty strong. Why the fuck not? And then you must face Doom, Victor Von Doom. He won a random battle royal when I realized that Maggie was gonna take both the 6-man and the 8-man tag slot. Suddenly there was a space open. So I had a random 8-person battle royal, just 8 people that I like. And now you must face Victor Von Doom, who was very, very dominant. I wonder if I have just thrown all these people to Doom. So here's how it's gonna start. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 4, 2, 3. No, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. After those 6 rounds, we'll see who's losing, and we'll follow up and finish out the matches of whoever's behind. We'll see if there was no perfect run in B block. No perfect run and no winless run either. Everyone lost at least once, won at least once. That's the magic of Fire Pro, man. We're coming to you live from outside. We're coming to you live from outside of Madison Square Garden, baby. You can't see it because of the screen, but you know it's fucking there. And we're fucking here. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great. Don't worry, we're only gonna do the intros for their first appearances. Just the first appearances. First man up, Sam Porter Bridges. Death Stranding 2. If you ain't got one, you know what to do. It's the time of the summer Steam sale, too. Well, I think the summer Steam sale will be over by the time you watch this. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Trying to bring people together and deliver hope across the world. Taking on the 6'9" muscle mommy Marissa, who's just delivering punches and violence and love. Take all of her love. Take all of it. Now, interesting thing, since day one, Marissa has been the Fight Cup champion. She's only been in Fighters Cup matches, which are kind of like kickboxing matches. She's not had a normal match yet, I don't think. Same with Sam Porter Bridges. He started out in the 12-sided octagon. It's going to be interesting to see if these artists or these wrestlers can transition to a straight match, to actual straight fighting. Or maybe the constraints were weakening them, and they'll just absolutely destroy everyone. Oh, toe kick by Marissa. Marissa, who knows Pancratium, the Sam Porter Bridges, who knows how to deliver packages. Gonna deliver some pain today. Again, it's interesting to see them in an actual wrestling environment. Because Sam Bridges only wrestled for our shoot fight title, the Mayor of Flavortown. And Marissa's only been in like our kickboxing title, the Fighters Cup. By the way, ooh, nasty kick to the punch to the back net by Marissa. She's got a ton of custom moves based off of her actual Street Fighter 6 appearance. Remember, first, the top 2 performers go to the final bracket. Oh, missed with a bunch. Oh, choke slam, but Marissa cancels with a big old leg lock. Now, originally when Bridget was going to be in the bracket in the tournament, or in the fucking group, in the Climax, Bridget was going to be in the thing we're doing right now. He said, it's going to follow the old New Japan rule of if you pin her, you get a shot at her title. Now that she's out, it's not going to happen. Like, Marine and Marissa are both currently champions. Neither of their titles are on the line. And pinning them won't be anything special. Except getting those 5 points you need. Marissa kind of taking it to Sam Bridges, but he's trying to be wily, trying to be... he's trying to scout out the best path to victory. And he's a very impressive showing against the hulking muscle mommy Marissa. Very impressive showing. Choke out going. Oh. Marissa swooping him down. Marissa, a practitioner of pancratium. Much like Jeffrey McWild from Virtua Fighter. Follow-away slam. Big follow-away slam by Bridges. Oh, misses a push. Jumping toe kick. Driving the shoulder into the shoulder. Bridges holding his own. But Marissa, with the counter into the armbar. Marissa very, very dangerous. I wonder what he's doing. Trying to gauge how close he is to getting a pinfall since there's no HUD. You have to gauge how close you are to winning by just spinning your opponent like an actual wrestler. And he didn't even get a 1 on that one. Marissa is still too pumped up. I don't think damage carries over from fight to fight. Because Devilman got knocked out in his fight with Pepsi Man, but he was fine for the rest of his run. Sam Bridges flipping her over. Just a 1 count. Marissa's still too powerful, kicking right out. He ain't got BB to help him in there. He ain't got Die Hard Man. It's just Sam Bridges. DDT by Sam. Knee to the gut. Oh, just a 2 count. Sam's still in it. As dominant as Marissa is, Sam's... Oh! Catches it with a triangle choke. A legal move. So he has to kind of soft powerbomb out of it. Sam with his own illegal choke. Literally choking her. Both of these two familiar with doing it, what you need to do to get the job done. Oh, sweep by Bridges. Oh, jeez, what the fuck is that attack? They're just punching past the crotch to the face. Norman Reedus and his funky fetus causing some problems here tonight. Big clothesline. Ripped the leg away. Oh, another rolling armbar. Too close to the ropes. Marissa's too close to the ropes. She's not used to fighting in a normal environment like this. She's only been doing the kickboxing type. Tongan spike! How does Sam Bridges learn the Tongan spike? What the hell was that? Oh, Marissa misses the Superman punch. Another Tongan spike. Samoan spike, I guess it is. And the leg drop. The leg flop. He attacks the neck and then works on the leg. Maybe he doesn't have a plan. Well, slam by Marissa, just trying to get him off of her. Marissa pummeling away with those nasty ground pound. Again, that's an illegal move. She can tenderize him with that. She just can't beat him with it. Pounding away from the back. Just as illegal from behind. Oh, running power slam by Bridges. Oh, just a 2. That cockiness and arrogance is going to be his downfall. Another Samoan spike. The Samoan spike against the Roman gladiatrix. Superman touched the back. But Marissa trying to control the action. Oh, kick it by Bridges. Bridges is up first. Oh, just a smash. Punch right to the back of the head. Once again, too close to the ropes. I don't think Marissa understands. If you don't know the rules of the game, you're not going to last too long. Bridges, however, seems to be adapting much better. Big Hurricane Rana. She's out on her feet, but Sam's not following up just yet. Marissa with the knee. Taking him longer and longer to get to those ropes. Pounding away with the nasty ground pound. Breaking away at the ankle. And that's it. Sam Porter Bridges. Hell of a fight, hell of a struggle. But in the end, it was the technical superiority of the big muscle mommy Marissa ended up taking him down. Hell of a showing, though. Absolute hell of a showing. Could have gone either way. That reverse Achilles hold. Quite fitting. Fates are going to save. Always fucking save. Just to save. So, we start off with Marissa with a submission victory over Sam Porter Bridges. Huge momentum for the huge muscle mommy. We have to move on. With the tragic tale of Aski. Kokina Sora and Aski, former tag team champions, lost the belts to Ice Cold Pepsi, Cerno and Pepsi Man, who had their own feud in the B block. Then Aski tried to team up with Suisse to get another shot at the belts. Suisse ended up tapping to bar Windfish when Yuri Run almost broke her neck, Aski's neck. She was barely able to recover. She may not be 100%. And she'd better be goddamn careful being at 100%. Because now we have the Undertaker. The Dead Man. Absolute dominance. Like, I believe he won 9 matches in one tournament to become the king of WWE. Then unified the belts to become the king of the Triple Crown Wrestling. And then a shock fluke loss to Chris Jericho, who almost immediately ended up losing the belt to Mike Hagar. Do you think Hagar's going to give the Dead Man a title shot? What do you think? Or will he give Jericho a rematch? Oh, we're starting out big drop kick by Aski. With a sidewalk slam by Dead Man. Taker and Aski. One of my Oshi in wrestling versus my Oshi in HoloLife. Oh, nasty. Folds her right up with a powerbomb. got to be careful. Her neck still might not be at 100%, but she insisted on competing today. She insisted on being part of the Climax. When both Mori and Kiara declined to enter, we offered to let both Mori and Kiara be part of the tournament, but as the new tag team champions, they declined so they could focus on taking on Bar Windfish, Yui Red and Yui Ron. Oh, kick to the back. Nice, quick intensity by Asuki. Misses the dropkick, though, and she stays down a little bit too long for my liking. Doesn't miss that one, though. Big old high-angle dropkick. Switching over to the back. Kick to the back of the leg. Kicking his leg out from under his leg. Missing the dropkick, though. Another big old dropkick against the dead man. Asuki getting those legs out. The dead man hasn't had a chance to get a lot of offense in. I wonder if that's the strategy. Wonder if the strategy is just to take the taker off of his offense. Line outside. I think Taker's wrestled in Japan before. I think he has. We're using Japan rules, which means count goes to 20. Up to 20 on the outside. Oh. Snap suplex by Asuka. Dragging the dead man over. Ready. Wrenching that neck of the dead man. Taker has, for as amazing and as dominant as he was, fighting all the wrestlers of WWE history, he's kind of had a lackluster showing today. Asuki's kind of got his number with those dropkicks of his. He's like Bob Holly. Oh, he's able to stop one. And if he could stop one, maybe he could stop more. Falling back. A 7-foot-tall dead man falling back on Asuki. Oh, kick. She may not be adhering to herself to the crowd, doing the same move again and again and again. But you gotta think, maybe it's about winning. Maybe it's about proving Sora wrong. Maybe it's about proving Suisei wrong. Maybe it's about proving she's better than Robico or Miko. That she could have won that Hollow Live tournament if she wanted. Unfortunately, we're not going to know because Marine was in the other bracket. Oh, dead man kept in the corner. Nasty charging punches to Asuki. Oh, neck breaker by Asuki. Going up top, big old split-legged stomp. I don't know if that all hit. Oh, twist of fate. Going back up again. There's that split-legged stomp. It looks like it hurts Murr more than it does the dead man. Circling around. Dead man going for the tombstone. Pile driver. Is that going to be it? Oh my god, it too. No one kicks out, almost no one kicks out of the pile driver. Asuki kicks out at 2, not even 2.9, at 2. This is completely different than anything Taker's experienced before. The dead man is out of the wrestling circuit and back into the ring against all comers today at the Sextet Synthesis. Kick to the chest. Oh, Asuki with the drop to hold. Maybe get a little breathing room against the dead man. Super kick. I'm being very careful. And wrench of the ankle. Wrench of the ankle. Rankle in the ankle. Grab your ankles. We're in the corner. What's she gonna drop kick him? Oh, soup bones for everyone. Taker now on the top, on the offensive. 2.9. ASCII has so much heart, so much fire. She's a veteran. Facebuster! Just recently celebrated her 7th birthday. As a streamer. She's not 7 years old, that'd be fucking creepy. Big old Hurricane Rana. 2.9. 2.9. Sidewalk slam by the dead man. Is that gonna be enough? 2.9. Both of these two are absolutely pouring out their heart, and it's just the first match of the league for them. ASCII powering up. Maybe you channel a little bit of ASCII black. Big old, another dropkick. Okay. Upcut by the dead man. Rolling over. Is it going to be enough? 2.9. The exhaustion is starting to set in for the dead man. Both of these two have the people on their feet, as they do every night when they're out. Dead man with a choke slam. Oh, Hurricane Rana by ASCII. Taker was going for the tombstone. 2.9. 2.9. Scooping a slam by the dead man. Taker bringing her up. Good time to end this. Oh, dropped a hold by ASCII. He says it's time to end this. Open to the corner. Another drop kick. Kind of King's Road, but with drop kicks. Taker wait for ASCII to get up. Maybe as a show of respect. Oh, bridging suplex. 2.9, almost caught him off guard. Oh, nasty uppercut. Soup bones for everyone. Oh, God! Neck breaker, kind of a kryptonite cruncher type of move. Dead man replies with a sidewalk slam, bag of ham. Dropping the leg, Hogan style. So intense. These two are running on fumes right now. The next move could end it at any time. And the next move is a dropkick, of course. Of course, it's a fucking dropkick. This is it. The last ride. 2, 3. There we go. ASCII put up the fight of the dead man's life. Taker just barely came away. She forced him to change his game plan. He had to dig into Biker Taker a little bit and get that last ride instead of that tombstone. Hell of a match. Absolute hell of a match. Hell of a fight. ASCII and The Undertaker. My Oshi in wrestling versus my Oshi in VTubing. Personally, that was a great match for me, in my heart. An epic win for the dead man, The Undertaker. So Marissa and Taker are both ahead by 1. As now we continue with the 2 dark horses in this contest. The 2 surprise last-minute entrants. Originally, there were a couple of other people that I didn't want to see. Kathy Wilde, Yori Yagami. But when I asked Choco Minato, hey, we're about to finalize the rosters. Who do you want to see? Choco said, Billy Lee. Double Dragon Revive is coming out soon. I'm a little underwhelmed by it. It just looks like normal beat-em-up stuff. But who knows? Maybe Arxis has a way of blowing you away. Arxis has a way of making things amazing, so who knows? Arxis is doing a friggin' 4-on-4 fighting game with Marvel. That's gonna be nuts. And now you must face Doom. Victor Von Doom. When I realized that our 6-man battle royal, or our 6-man tag champion and our 8-man tag champion, we're all gonna be both gonna be getting the same spot, gonna be the same person. By the way, it was Maggie. And Maggie didn't win, but she did have a respectable showing. I had a random battle royal of people who I just thought were cool. Victor Von Doom is cool. I like playing him in Marvel. You know, you will face Doom. Billy Lee. He's familiar with fighting Machine Gun Willie. He's familiar with fighting the Shadow Boss. Now he must face Doom. You're here to see MF Doom? MF Doom. Doom just smacking Billy in the fucking mud. Billy responded with those knees. Knees up, mother round. And the green grass grows on the ground, baby. We ain't letting the grass grow around our asshole. We're moving on, baby. We are live outside of Madison Square Garden. They wouldn't let us in. The place has booked solid for like months. Holy shit. Oh, overhead by Doom. Now you must face Doom. Whipping Doom into the ropes. Big old kicks, staggering him, sending him back. Billy runs to the ray at the leg. A couple of nasty elbows. Billy taking control. But you gotta watch out once Doom kicks into high gear, because that's that. Boom. Billy with the kicks, though. Big old martial arts kicks. Jimmy Lee not here. I tried to download him. I don't think the guy made him. I don't think the guy who made Billy made Jimmy. Remember that? Right. Kind of a slow, plotting, shining wizard. Big ol' elbow to the face. Doom is on the back foot from the beginning. But never count out Victor Von Doom. Never count out Doom. Grinding his face with that armor. Maybe we shouldn't have let her wear the armor while he wrestled. Maybe that was a fucking mistake. But Billy doesn't care. He's just giving him a big ol' uppercut. The might, the right, and the code of the dragons versus Victor Von Doom. Oh, Doom with the rack. Doom putting him on his back and putting him on the rack. Oh. One good uppercut by Billy. Not used to fighting in 3D. Oh, dropping the knees. Billy able to counter what Doom's doing. Dropping the knee, running away. Pounding away at Doom's mask. The legal hold, remember, if you do an illegal action, count to 5. You are disqualified. Doom with the torture rack. Stomp on the leg, stomp on the knee, stomp on the back. Oh. Torture rack again. Every time that he locks it in, he gets it just a little bit longer. Breaks Billy's back a little bit harder. Bowing in respect, which is weird because it's Doom. Oh, sidewalk slam by Doom. Stomping away. Another sidewalk slam by Doom. Oh! Missing the uppercut and missing the clothesline, but Billy hits it on the second time. Kick to the back of the head of Doom, dragging him over. Forms versus kicks. Forms versus kicks. Oh, just gets clotheslined by Doom, settling that dispute for now. Doom rolling around, zooping around. Big old clothesline. Again, we will skip the entrances after these first three variable entrances. Oh, nudge him in the back. Kicking him down. Very unorthodox fight between these two. Feel the power of Doom. Feel the power of being too close to the ropes. Telling him to feel the power of Doom. Oh, big old body splash. Boxing the ears at the same time. Billy replies with that nasty headbutt. Doom taking advantage now. Big stomp by Doom. Trying to humiliate Billy. Who has not even... This is... Oh, running knee! This is Billy's first match in WebP 2.9. Scaring the hell out of Victor Doom. Another 2.9. It is so close. Anybody's game. Nasty slaps by Billy. Doom's out on Dream Street. Knee to the back of his back. Is that going to be enough? 2.9. Doom is still in this thing. Doom still has a chance. Doom has got Billy a little too close to the ropes. Landing. Karate rush by Billy. Stopped the momentum. Crunching him. Kind of a cradle power bomb. And that's it. And that's it. Victor Von Doom, who was ridiculously powerful and is showing that won this spot, dominates Billy Lee. Just goes to show, even if you're some karate, sooner or later you have to face Doom. Three matches down so far. 3 matches down and wins from Marissa, The Undertaker, and Doom. Looks like big power is the order of the day here so far. Because from now we'll go ahead and skip the entrances, get right to the matches. I want to show you everyone's entrances. Okay, so in my effort, there's a certain way I'm doing these. In my effort to try to make the final match a climactic closing match. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Next we're going to do 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. And then we're going to see if anybody is completely winless after that. And try to get rid of the matches of anyone who may actually be mathematically eliminated. Oh. 1 versus 4. The Undertaker. Just an amazing win. A shocking win over Asuka. Now takes on Sam Bridges, who just barely lost to Marissa. Sam's got to be fighting back. It's do or die time for the man who's trying to unite the country. Meanwhile, Dead Man is just trying to unite you with the world of death. If Undertaker sends Sam to the afterlife, can't he just come back with that baby in his stomach? Or whatever that shit was? He's got his baby inside him or something. Oh, sidewalk slam by Taker. Big DDT by Bridges. Do or die time for Bridges. Counters. 3 matches in, already ton of excitement, ton of brutal showsmanship. Sweeping the leg, from the dead man. Wrenching that leg away. Sam, with that pit fighting experience, having been a former mayor of Flavortown, ended up losing that belt to Robert Landolt, who immediately turned it in for a title shot. Oh, starting early with that Tongan spike. The Tongan spike for his sins. There's one. Vertical suplex by the dead man. The old sweep by Bridges, stomping away. Take a right to the arm. Bridges trying to keep the dead man off his feet. Pretty effective so far. The dead man stopping up with a scoop slam that sends him rolling to the outside. Dead man's following up. Bridges with a chair. Misses with the chair. Taker with the roll up. More trying to get Sam off of his momentum than anything. Fall away slam by Bridges. Taker tosses Bridges into the ropes. Punching away. Away. Bridges very impressive. Big old choke slam by Bridges. I think it looked impressive against Marissa as well. We all know how that turned out. Just when you think you've got the Taker buried, he rises up and sits up. Kicking away, stomping away. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. Mere 2 count, not even a 2.9, just a 2 count. Oh. Kicking the punch of the elbow away. Hurricane running by Bridges. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. That cockiness from Sam Bridges. Maybe a downfall. Well, sweet by Bridges. Following up with the clover leaf, kind of. Take going for the pin right after that. Trying to gauge how much of a fight he has left. Uppercut by Taker. Sweep by Bridges. 2.9, very dangerous, 2.9. Oh, big old spike by Bridges. Oh, he's warming up the band. Big old clothesline. Is that going to be enough? Nope. Dead man's back on his feet. Moving to the corner. Flying forearm by the dead man. Taker circling around. Dropping the elbow. May not have gotten all of it. But he's about to get this tombstone. Tombstone pile driver. Is that enough? 2.9. I'm sure that the only reason Sam kicked out at 2.9 because it took so long to pull him out of rope break status. Rope break rather. And choke slam by Bridges. $2.9. Game, that was dangerously close to the ropes, actually. Oh, choke slam by Bridges himself. Trying to outdo the Vegas own choke slam. Put on the chest. 2.9 again. He's going to have to start taking this a lot more seriously. And that's 3. And the dead man puts away Sam Bridges. Taker is now 2-0. But there's a total of 5 matches left for each person here. Hell of a way for momentum, or Taker's momentum for the ferment, though. Undertaker's momentum is fermenting. And he's the first person so far with 10 points. But early losses don't mean a whole lot. It can mean a whole lot. Remember, the demo man had nothing and then almost made it in at the end. So that's 1 and 4. Next up is 2 and 5, Marissa and Billy Lee. Taker now with 10 points. Is Marissa going to be able to defeat Billy Lee and stretch her lead out to 10 points? Or is Billy going to pick up a win, and blow this wide open? It's Shinsenken style Dragon Martial Arts versus Pancratium Roman style. It's mixed martial arts, but it's pro wrestling. And you're getting it here on WebP. World Extreme Battle Pro. Marissa's starting right off with some brutal punches. Can't do enough cardio to block those kids. That's just fucking meat slapping meat. Getting punched by Billy. Oh, nasty overhead. Big punch from Marissa. Stomped away at the knees. Marissa, the only Fighters Cup champion we have, recently absolutely humiliated Geese Howard. But Billy Lee, he was in a fighting game too, Rage of the Dragons. Maybe he could. Plus there was the B version of Nintendo Double Dragon B mode, which is actually a straight up fighting game. Who knows, maybe a title shot's in the future, who knows? Oh, missing the toe kick. Oh, Marissa, big muscle mommy, takes him down. Remember, it's the top 2. The top 2 will face Cerno and G-Man on the 16th. Knee to the chest, knee to the stomach, rather. Forearm to the face, nothing fancy about that shit. Punching away, pounding away. Way to the corner. Billy Lee trying to control the pace. Trying to keep Marissa off her base. If she gets those nasty strikes and she can obliterate a small man like him. But he's using those techniques, those skills of Shinsuken owned over decades. Oh, nasty kicks by Marissa. And she got the leg lock. Oh, belly pinning Marissa. Just a 1, just barely a 1. Marissa's got a lot of meat left on the bone there. Drop the knees to the back of the head. By the way, that is not a red helmet. That is her head. That is her hair shaped like a helmet for some reason. Guess because she's a gladiator. A gladiatrix of it. Pounding away harder and harder. That nasty ground pound. And Billy just slapping the shit out of her like he was Red Man. Little tap there. Anything to keep Marissa off of her base. Because when Marissa's left her own devices, she is absolutely deadly. Oh, Billy Monkey flipping her off. I think it's mounted punches. Now Marissa with the mounted punches. That pancratium. That power. Versus Billy Lee's kicks. Fist, right fist. Trying to throw her off her guard with those rotating elbows. And drive the knee right in her face. Up in the corner. Big run, big running knee, splashing him in the corner. Nasty shoot. Nasty shoot fighting style, yeah. You're only allowed to do it for 4.999 seconds. There's a lot you can get away with at 4.999 seconds. You completely rearrange a man's face with that strength. Yeah. 2.9, Marissa's almost got him. If Marissa wins, she will have 10 points, tied with The Undertaker. If Billy Lee wins, it'll be a hell of an upset, and it'll be 5-all. Big old punch. Take my love. Take all of it. Billy with the monkey flip. I'm used. Knocking him down with one or two good punches. On her way, trying to confuse her with those spinning elbows. Running knee. Marissa right back up and turns him right inside out. Is it too close to the ropes? Nope. The ref says it's too close to the ropes. And Billy tosses her out trying to get a breath. Then falls right outside with the double X handle. No breaths taken. Kick the back head. Oh, Billy taking a bat. Oh, no. The Lee brothers, no strangers to using weapons. Billy having to use a bat against Marissa. The judge about to admonish him, but Marissa whips it right out of his hand. In the corner. Able to capture herself. Down from that headbutt. Still reeling from that back shot by Billy. Found it away. Another couple of big, nasty punches. And again, it's illegal, but you get a count to 5. That's why Billy wasn't disqualified with the bat. You get a count to 5 when you're doing something illegal. A little bit of karate running. Karate run so far. Trying to get as much damage as he can. V-trigger. V-trigger by the Billy Lee. Oh. Oh! Just a big, nasty, brutal uppercut. I wonder if Marissa's confused, though. If she thinks she can win with that. I believe she can in the. I believe she can in the fighting world, but not here. In the Fighters Cup, but not here. Knee to the back of the head. Is that going to be enough to knock her out? Big rush. Big head of steam by Billy, and that's it. Billy Lee has beaten Marissa. And you got to think, he might want a title shot soon. Because, like I said, he was in a fighting game. He was in Rage of the Dragons. And there was the fighting game mode in Double Dragon for the Nintendo. So, Marissa with the strength, the power, the punches. But Billy Lee hooks back up. Get that big martial arts rush going. And he's able to score a win. So now, right now, The Undertaker's the only person with 10. Go save. Absolutely fucking save. Right. And we are going to wrap up the preliminaries of the A bracket. 3 and 6. So, the only person right now with no wins is Sam Bridges. If ASCII wins and puts 5 points on the board, we're just going to do all the Sam Bridges matches in a row. If ASCII loses, we're going to do ASCII versus Sam Bridges next. And then follow out who has 0 points after that. Because like I said, we're trying to end on a momentous match. And that means get out the matches that aren't going to... Because we still need to do them. Because even if you have no points at the very end, whether you beat someone or lose to someone, will have an effect on them and their rank. So, ASCII versus Doom now. Victor Von Doom with the win over Billy Lee. ASCII with the loss to The Undertaker in an absolutely amazing matchup. Absolutely brutal matchup. Well, let's see if she what happens when she has to face Doom. When you face Doom. Now you must face Doom. I hired enough Doom to stare. Oh. Crumpled her up. Going for the Hurricane Rana, trying to go for the quick victory. Crumpled her up. She may be afraid of Doom. Oh, hip toss by Doom. Hip toss by Doom. Let's go over to Doom in the corner. We saw those drop kicks. We saw those many, many, many drop kicks. Almost took Taker out. But at one point, he had her number. And her number is 7. Drop kick onto Doom again. ASCII trying to take control. She does not want Doom to reign. She does not want Doom to take control. He will take control of the entire world. All the governments of the planet. I think he's done it before. So like I said, if ASCII wins, then we're just following out Sam's matches. If ASCII loses, then we're doing ASCII versus Sam and following that loser out first. Little dropkick, sending Doom to the outside. ASCII trying to get the momentum back into the corner. And again, trying for the Hurricane Rana. Doom crumples her right up. 2 count. 2 count. Not even a 2.9, just a 2 count. Still way too early yet. Absolute unrepentant brutality by Doom. And ASCII trying to wrench the neck away. Carefully watching Doom. Oh, missing the forearm. Big drop kick by ASCII. Here at the Sextet Synthesis. The 2 winners of this bracket will face the G-Men and Cerno in the final bracket live on the 16th. From the glorious outside of the Madison Square Garden. Big drop kick. Drop kick by ASCII. Boom. Okay. Crumples her up again. Plucking her out of the air and crumpling her to the ground. It's just brutal. Asuki knows she's got to be charismatic. She's got to get the crowd on her side. Because she cannot match Doom pound for pound. Asuki waiting on the outside, or inside, waiting for Doom to get in. Not trying to follow up with anything flashy. Doom sends her right to the outside. Doom just stands there recharged. There is a stamina meter in this game, by the way. There's a stamina system. You can get gassed. You can get winded. Oh, Doom putting a stop to the whip. I believe she might have been going for a bulldog there. Oh, trying to tie her up. Not enough. Not even a 2.9, just a mere 2. The Zero Guesser has a lot of fight left in her. Good run by Doom. Bone. Bone. Oh my god, Asuki, stop going for the Hurricane fucking Rana. Doom just got a 2.9 off. Doom absolutely crumpling Asuki. Very dangerous. He's motion to his throat. Is this over? Is this it for Asuki? Let's spin her up. Send her to the outside. What's he going to do? Is he going to follow up? No, he's going to catch your breath. That's fine. Asuki rolls right back in. Right back in. Snap suplex by Asuki. Stretching away at the leg of Doom. Oh, vertical suplex. Trying to keep the momentum up. Wrenching away with that strange submission. Too close to the ropes, whatever that was. It has been all Asuki these last couple of minutes. Flying drive, flying split-legged stomp. But just Doom does not give it to him. Doom pulling away. 2. 2.9. Asuki's still in this. Asuki still has a chance. And not if she keeps fucking trying to Hurricane Run a Doom like that. Doom putting an absolute stop to her momentum. And you have faced Doom. And he has Doom if you want. Absolute shame for Asuki. Absolute shame. She kept going for that Hurricane Rana again and again and again. And again she got crumpled for it. Maybe she should have stuck with all the leg or the drop kicks. Okay, so after the preliminary look, here we are. There's the top two. The top two will advance. Right now, it's still anybody's game, I believe. There are still 3 matches left for everyone. I believe Sam Bridges and Asuki could still qualify for this. But both of them right now have 0. So we're going to have Sam Bridges and Asuki, the few people who have 0, fight next. And then whoever loses will just follow up with them, get their matches off. Because like I said, we're trying to... And it worked pretty well last time. Trying to get all the Climax matches out. So that the last one is guaranteed to give us a spot. So Sam Bridges and Asuki, 2 people fighting outside of their jurisdiction, so to speak. Asuki fighting almost exclusively in tag matches. Sam in the 12-sided octagon. Both in normal wrestling matches, neither of them have done too well. Whoever wins here will still have a fighting chance. I believe whoever loses may or may not be mathematically eliminated. It may depend on if a whole bunch of people are like disqualified or something. But when I do these calculations, it's assuming it's a clean win and a clean loss. I believe the disqualification win is worth less. As you're trying to rally the troops, Sam trying to get those nasty punishing right hands going. Trying to make Zero Guesser tap out. Aski recently celebrating her 7th birthday on stream. 7 years of this. Absolute epoch. Epoch. X-Pop. Put a Foo 5 to a stop. Keep my mind and keep riding that bottom line. Suck it. 2 tears in a bucket. Hated the love without the one that tried to luck with. I gotta put Xbox in something. Xbox one. Big old pinfall. This is do or die for either of these two. Absolute do or die. Jaw jacking by Bridges. Oh, Hurricane running by Aski. Trying to bring it. Victor Von Doom kept grabbing those Hurricane Runners again and again and again. Crumpling her, powering her down to the mat with the power bomb. Guess maybe Bridges is a little more susceptible to them. Slapping away. Wrenching the neck. Wrenching the neck away. Grab the back, big kick to the back of the knee for Sam. Wrenching away at the neck. Oh, vertical suplex by Ask. Stomping away, wrenching away. It's do or die for these two. Grabbing, holding that arm, trying to yank that arm out of the socket. Aski desperate to fight back. Sam with that item, that strange item. Big old flying clothesline. Aski falling with a twist of fate. Looking away at the leg. Will this be it? Is this going to be how it ends for Sam Bridges or Aski? Trying to go with the Pele. Wrenching away the shoulder of Aski. Big punch. Aski punishes him with the snap suplex. Around the corner. Big old Hurricane running by Aski. Actually connecting with them this time. Maybe Doom just had her number. The suplex into a Bridgie pin. 2.9. Big old DDT by Bridges. Put her on the straitjacket. She was in that straitjacket for quite a long amount of time. Very slow judo throw. Very slow. And a big old drop kick. Nothing fancy about that. He's been throwing those all day. Sam with the mounted punches. .9, just a 2.9. Not quite done yet. Oh, big old high angle drop kick. No one is out yet. No one is out quite yet. Oh, Tong gets spiked by Bridges. You can hear the thunder rolling outside there. Outside here, outside the Madison Square Garden. Oh, Bulldog from the top rope. Big old super kick from Matsky. Going up top. Big old hurricane running by Ask. Is that going to be it? Is she going to get the bank statement? Or the figure eight, I mean. The figure eight. A figure four with an extra arch in the back. Face buster. Big old super kick. Buzzsaw kick. Asking complete control. Followed with a drop kick. Big old super kick by Asky. We're just now stopping that meteoric momentum of the idol. Missing the punch. Float over by Brinkus. Finger guns. And a big old choke slam by Norman Reedus and a Funky Venus. And that's 3. Sam Bridges making a little bit of headway. Clawing back a little bit of ground. Now Asky is at 0. In B block, nobody came out without a single win. What does this mean for Asky? Asky's got 2 matches left. Will she be able to walk with away with anything? So we are now, since I believe Asky is actually mathematically eliminated, so we're going to go ahead and do both of her matches. We'll start with Asky versus Billy Lee. With Asky, I believe she's mathematically eliminated now. Even if she wins both of her matches, she's just going to get a 10. I don't think you can actually win with a 10. With just 2 wins out of 5. Or even qualified, so. Asky's eliminated. But now it's about seeing if Billy Lee and Marissa can get a foothold. I believe both Melissa and Billy Lee are at 5 points. And it's about seeing if Asky can take anything home. Take a single win home to her fellows all alive. The tragic tale of Asky. Dear God, what would happen if Asky tried to go her own way after the issues of the tag teams? Tried to go her own way and then lost. Didn't take home a single win. Billy Lee wanted to make sure at least his half of the bargain going through. His half is happening. Big old Pele kick taking Asky down. Former tag team champion with Takina Sora. What? A deadly palm. This happened. Oh no. This happened with Takina Sora during the tournament. Roboco snapped her neck in a little over a minute in a match. Asky almost got her neck broken fight Yui Ren and Yui Ron. Oh my God. Billy Lee, the legitimate martial arts master. Wow. We only had 1 knockout in Block B, and that was Pepsi Man knocking out the Demo Man. Only had 1 there. So Billy Lee with a super quick, super decisive victory. And now he's up to 10. Let's see. So this is it. Asky has to beat Marissa. Asky has to beat Marissa or she will... Even Marine and Pepsi Man got 1 victory. If Asky loses her fight with Marissa, She goes back to her Gen Zero colleagues with nothing. But Marissa needs that win too to put her back into 10. So this is must win for both of these women. This is Askey's last stand. She's mathematically eliminated right now. Askey is mathematically eliminated from qualifying for the Sextet synthesis. This is purely for pride. And for Marissa, it's her trying to get a foothold. Missing with Superman punch. After a humiliating loss to Billy Lee. Just snapping her neck right in midair. Now one last chance against Will our Gen Zero idol. The zero guesser of your heart. Will she survive the onslaught of the big hulking muscle mommy? Or will Marissa find a foothold in Askey's body? Her foot stomping a mud hole, walking it dry. Either way, next up we will follow up on Bridges. Next up we'll follow up on Bridges because if he wins both... Oh, big triangle choke by Askey. Marissa breaks out of it almost immediately. Almost immediately. Bridges is at 5 points now after beating Askey. If he wins both of his remaining matches, he will be at 15. He still has a chance to win this. Askey does not have that chance anymore. Marissa switching back. So now the big question is not, will Askey be able to take a single win home to Gen Zero? It's, will Marissa get a foothold? Let me go by Askey. Down, sleeve around very carefully. Grab the elbow right into her back. Because if Askey wins this, then it's Marissa who's going to have problems finding a foothold. Oh, missing the big discus clothesline by Muscle Mommy. Askey missing the kick. Both missing. Askey missed the drop kick. Marissa misses the Superman punch. But Marissa in a much better position to follow up. Not missing. Kick to the back of the leg. Drive the knee right into the mat. Nothing fancy there. Whipping Marissa into the corner. Big old Superman punches by Marissa. Right. Oh, slamming her down to the chest first. Wrenching away that ankle. Very careful. Flipping behind. Big old drop toe hold by Askey. This is Askey's last shot. She needs to upset Marissa in order to go home with a single win. Not be the only person in the bracket to lose every single match. Because nobody lost in the other bracket either. Nobody lost every single match. Marine and Pepsi Man both had at least one win. But Marissa seems to be slamming the GeoGuessr idol around. Slamming the virtual diva. Askey though fighting back. Marissa switch back. Couple of knees to the butt as you do. Away at the ankle. Get away. Taking those forearms, slamming away. Absolutely pounding her. She's able to hold that in for 5. She can hold it for 5. She's making the noble choice to only hold it for 2. She could hold it for up to 4.9 if she wanted. Marissa being noble even while she's flouting the rules a little bit. Marissa getting her knee stomped on by Aski. That's with the drop toe hold. Missing with the Superman punch. Trying to keep the muscle mommy out for gain. Well, Aski with the drop toe hold. Is she gonna put a nail in this coffin? Oh, that's just got kicked by Marissa. And then pass misses. I'll look to the back of the muscle mommy. Oh, kick the back of the leg. Will Aski be able to pull out the upset here and upset Marissa, who has been dominant and powerful since she came here? Over the shoulder. Pounding away. Like I said, she can hold that until the count of 5. She's choosing to break it up at 2.5. Trying to show restraint, trying to show respect. But what happens when she doesn't? What happens when she gets desperate? Still taking over 2. Oh, missed with the big dropkick and the Superman punch. A lot of miscommunications today. Big high angle dropkick for Aski. Almost like a cartwheel, almost like a claymore. That's in the back. Marissa switches over. Oh, Kata Hachime. Choking the life out of the virtual diva. Can we get out? Sizing each other up. Any move could be it. Any move could be the end. Marissa goes to the drop toe hold. Or drop toe kick. Aski vertical suplex. This is with a big drop kick. Going to the well one too many times with that big drop kick. It's gonna come back at her. Oh, Marissa switches behind. Knees to the butt. Dropping the elbows. Wrenching away. Body. Oh, so behind. Both these women trying to keep each other out for base. And just pounding Aski into the ground. And the ankle wrench. Taking Aski way too long to hit the corner. Way too long to hit the ropes. Oh, Marissa does not give a fuck. You gotta be very careful. Watch those ropes. If she doesn't want Marissa, just snap her in half. 2.9, 2.9. Aski's heart is beating with the power of the Pioneers. It's the only thing keeping her going right now against Muscle Mommy Marissa. The only thing keeping her going so far. Oh, big old high angle dropkick by Aski. Fine. Another big dropkick. Those big dropkicks have been paying dividends normally. But today, maybe it's been a little bit too much. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be enough? Nope, just one. Just one. That's scary. That is scary as hell for Aski. All that energy, all that effort, all those drop kicks got a 1 count. Marissa's just an absolute wall of muscle. Power intake. But the stakes are sky high for Aski. If she loses, she'll be the only person in the entire block, in the entire Sextet synthesis, to not win a single match. Only person. Missing the Superman punch. But kind of an elbow, flying elbow. Tosses her off. Wrenching away that neck. Aski slower and slower, and that's it. That's it. And Aski's heartbreaking story continues. She forgoes a chance to enter the HoloLive tournament to go for the tag team titles. She almost gets her neck snapped. Tokina Sora chooses to go solo instead of tagging with her. Tokina gets her neck almost broken by Roboco in a minute. Aski decides to go solo on her own. And she is the only person in the entire Sextet synthesis to go completely winless. Completely winless. Aski, a huge member of our roster since day one. At a big part of the tag team division with both INK and the Sora's team. And now nothing. She walks away with nothing. They said even Hosho Marine and Pepsi Man had one win to their name. But it also means that Marissa and Billy Lee have clawed their way back up into top contention. It also means the field is wide open for everyone else. Sam Bridges now has a chance. He's behind everyone else. Everyone else is at 10. Everyone else 2 wins. Taker and Doom have not had a third match yet. Billy Lee and Marissa have both had a third match they lost. So let's go ahead and take care of Sam Bridges' 2 matches. Because it is still possible. If he wins both of these matches, he's still in. If he wins both of these matches, Sam Bridges is still in this thing. And we've seen stories like that in B-Block. Demo Man, first match with 0. He got knocked out. He eventually made it all the way to the final match and would have made it to the finals if he hadn't been stopped by G-Man at the very end. Cerno with a very dominating performance, losing only to the Demo Man. Cashed her ticket in fairly early. Then it was a big question. The meteoric rise of the Demo Man versus the dominance of the G-Man. The 2 Valve employees fought and G-Man won. Barely. So now for Billy Lee, it's going to be about putting points on the board. For Sam Bridges, it's going to be about surviving. So, breaking down. It's the ankle. Man, Billy Lee knocking out Aski in a minute and a half. Somewhat mirroring the humiliation that Roboco suffered. Or I mean that Sora suffered in the tournament. When Roboco knocked her out in a little over a minute. So dangerous. Please, dear God, do not. This is the author talk. Please do not try this home. Billy Lee now trying to get a foothold. Sam Bridges fighting for his life. Get away now. Remember, I believe Undertaker and Doom are the only ones who have not had a loss yet. But then again, they've only had 2 matches. I think everyone else has had 3. But Aski's journey ends here. And I think maybe she might have some questions about whether her wrestling journey ends here. Stomping away at Billy Lee. Rolling him up. So we're right into the corner. Big kick by Billy. Kicking him right over. Trying to pin him. As opposed to Asti, who he just absolutely knocked out with one of those uppercuts. Big old knee to Bridges. Oh, running power slam by Bridges. And choke slam by Sam Bridges. Facing each other down. Bridges getting the best of that exchange. Drop of the fist. You can feel the rush of time in the air. You can feel the time fall coming in. Good kick by Billy. Oh, split leg drop. From the corner. Big DDT by Bridges. Just wrangling away, just wrenching away. Like I said, we're going to follow both of Bridges' matches next. Because he's the one who's on the chopping block. Oh, stunner. Big old jaw jacket stunner by Bridges. He's fighting back. He's rallying back. Billy trying to put a stop to that with the elbow. With the shoulder, rather. This is with the shoulder again. Bridges with another DDT. Maybe the skills in the dodecagon, the 8-sided octagon, or 12-sided octagon, rather, have not helped. Oh, Shiranui by Billy. Big Shiranui by Billy. Oh, and Samoan Spike. Winding up the band. Oh, big old clothesline. Sweet shin music. Big old karate rush if you're some karate. Shoulder by Billy. Big overhead kick by Billy. Sweep by Bridges. Finger guns for some reason. Pele kick by Billy Lee. Sam is on Dream Street. He has to win this to stay alive. Oh, big old knee by Billy Lee. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be enough? And that is it. Sam Bridges may or may not be mathematically eliminated from this thing. And Billy Lee, yeah, Choco was right. Billy Lee is a little overpowered. But then again, Bridget, our current World Heavyweight Champion, is currently undefeated, I believe. So there we go. Billy Lee hitting 15 points. But then again, Taker and Doom, neither of them have had a third match yet. We're about to fix that, though. Because now, in order to finish out Sam Bridges' run, he has to face Doom. I believe he's actually mathematically eliminated now. Now Billy Lee has 15 points. I believe Sam Bridges is mathematically eliminated. So now we get to Victor Von Doom. Will Doom be able to get a leg up on The Undertaker and tie himself with Billy by beating Bridges? Or will Bridges pull off an upset? Bones. The time fall may have stopped for Bridges. But now but time does not wait for no man when you have to face Doom. Sweep by Bridges. Wrenching away Doom's arm. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Bridges stomping away, trying to redeem himself. I believe his run is over. But now the question is, will Doom be able to make his bones? Oh. From Bridges' bread. Stop it away. Brush it away with his leg. Sweeping away. Big old sweep by Doom. DDP by Doom. Diddy Doom. Do-wah diddy diddy doom diddy doom. Driving away by Bridges. Feel the power. Feeling the power of Victor Doom. Feel the power. Oh, big old kneeling backbreaker by Doom. Just icing down a few Pepsis for later tonight. I'm almost out of Pepsis. It's fucking dangerous. Big fist. Slapping happy. Slap happy rhythm busters. There with those slap happy sappy. Nailing away, wailing away, as it were. Back in Doom. Big old Superman punch by Bridges. Trying to keep up the momentum. What would it say if the only person Bridges beat was the person who lost to every single person? Ask him, the only person in this entire tournament, or in this entire Sextet synthesis, entire league, to lose every single match. You know that's going to be weighing in very heavily on it. Very heavily. Even dropping the elbow. Oh, big old Hurricane Rana. Stop short by Doom. That's how we stopped Askey. All those big power bombs. Stop cold by Doom. Doom and Undertaker had a little bit of a rest because of their early leads. Now we're about to follow up and see if they can follow up on their earlier hype. Doom getting vertical pile driver. Because you know, kids, sometimes love is like a pile driver. Sometimes love is shoving your legs between another man's thighs. Driving to the ground. It's June while I tape this, so it's still Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Live your truth. Oh. Going for this right? Nope, going for the choke slam. Bridges with a choke slam. Is that going to be it? 2.9. Doom has been dominant since he first stepped on scene here. I think we're starting to see a couple cracks in the armor. But Doom has woken up. Doom says it's time to finish that shit. Stomp to the back. Running power slam by Bridges. 2.9. Another 2.9. Doom has got to start taking this more seriously. Another pile driver. I think he started taking it more seriously. They won't let him use clones or laser guns here, so gonna have to use those nasty pile drivers. Oh, right in the stomach. Missed it at the clothesline. Oh, cradle pile driver. Bridges out of 2.9. Bridges out of 2.9. Hurricane Rana. Too close to the ropes. Is pulling him out of the ropes going to give Doom enough time to breathe? 2.9, yes. If he'd been able to bridge that, could have gotten the 3. But then again, he would have been in the ropes and probably forced to break it. He may have had no other choice. Doom going up top. Mushroom stomp. Body splash. Doom using his entire body. Sam with that strange object. $2.9 again. This is absolutely turning people up. People going nuts for this. This may be the end of Sam's journey, but he's going to give him one hell of a finale. And another big knockout item. That strange item. 2. Again, 2 point. Pin the fucking guy. Don't just stand on his chest. Fucking pin him, you dumbass. It's fucking stupid. That's why you're losing. Oh, messing with the clothesline. And choke slam to Doom. I stand corrected. I stand fucking corrected. There we go. I apologize, Sam Bridges. You have obviously ported the way into everyone's hearts. And even if you may be mathematically I don't know. Is he mathematically counted out now? Because that is now a thorn in the side of Victor Doom. Victor Von Doom. And even though he lost to Billy Lee and lost the opportunity to win this thing, Sam Bridges, with a win over Doom, upsets the apple cart. Upsets a lot of things. So Billy Lee is currently ahead with 15. He's got 1 match left. Everyone else is at 10 and has 2 matches left. So let's save Billy Lee's 1 match for last. Billy Lee versus The Undertaker. Let's save that for last. Oh, it's going to be hard to pick what to do next. Well, Billy Lee's following the Undertaker. Let's follow the Undertaker's matches. No, Undertaker has 3 right now. He hasn't even had a chance to catch up. Well, let's catch him up then. Versus at 10. Billy Lee's at 15. Doom is at 10. Let's do the one with Larissa next. The man who helped define American Pro Wrestling versus the woman who is helping to define street fighting. Power versus power. Dominance versus dominance. Showsmanship versus showsmanship. This is going to be a good one. Both Marissa and Taker. Taker currently undefeated. Yes, he only has 10 points, but he has not had as many matches as everyone else. Let's go ahead and fix that. Still got 3 matches left. Everyone else has 2. Big power of the punch by Marissa, the muscle mommy. Into the gut. Dead Man has taken on bigger opponents. Remember El Gigante? Giant Gonzalez. Of course you don't remember Giant Gonzalez. Nobody remembers Giant Gonzalez. If I find out he's passed away, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Big old punch rush. Going away the ankle of the Dead Man. Going away. Scooping a slam by Taker. Big punch by Marissa. Elbow to the back of the big muscle mommy from Rome. Versus the man from Death Valley, Texas. Marissa really taking it to the again, Taker is undefeated. He's only at 10 points, but he's only had 2 of his 5 matches so far. The story is over for Sam Bridges, although he put up an amazing fight. The story's over for Askey, who doesn't have a win to her name. And you know that's got to be eating away at her soul after seeing what happened to her old friend Sakina Sora. And how she got destroyed by Billy. Oh, Bill spinning kick by Mama Marissa. Oh, Taker flips her over into a pin. Marissa may have the speed and the power and the reach of Pancratium, but Taker has decades of wrestling knowledge. Decades of history. This is his ring. This is his yard. She's just posing out front of it. Big punch from Marissa. Not to be too fancy, not to be fancy. You're just punching and kicking the shit out of him. Which is perfectly fine. As long as you don't catch the eye of the judge. Just keep it clean. Keep it clean. Tapping the titty. Tapping the man titty, that's fine. I guess. That buck slam by Taker. Oh, Taker going for the tombstone early. Tombstone pile driver. And the leg drop. He senses it's not over yet, though. Doesn't go for the pin. He senses it's not over. Marissa wrenching away. Big old punch by Marissa. By the dead man. Marissa taking control of the dead man. We've hardly seen him down and out before. And I think we've almost never seen him tap out. Almost never. I think there may have been one time against Kurt Angle. I'm not sure. Sizing each up. Very carefully sizing each other up. Vertical suplex by the dead man. Two. Nope. Not only a two. Marissa with that nasty leg lock. Working in the corner. Big old discus clothesline. Gonna give up. Old choke slam by the dead man. Like I said, it's that wealth of experience by the dead man, overcoming the raw muscular strength of Marissa. It's the dominating power. Double X handled by dead man. Missing the toe kick. Big, powerful punch. She's flexing and stunting on him, baby. Take my love. Take all of it. That was so fucking cool, them trying to actually do her level 3 as a custom move. That's so cool. Problem is I can't play her in online matches because I don't think you can use custom moves in online matches. Yeah, I actually found someone online one night playing. Like some kind of movie producer or something. Like wrestling show producer was playing. We had like 9 or 10 matches. It was a great time. I won most of them. Marissa turning the tide with that powerful fist of love. Putting Taker on the back foot. Dead man wrenching away at that massive leg of hers. Powering away. The old sidewalk slam. Scoop the slam bag of ham. Uppercut trying to stagger Marissa. Gonna take a lot more than that to stagger the muscle mama. Going for the pin too close. Again, that's Marissa with the experience in the SWA rules and not the actual wrestling rules. That situational awareness of a ring general like The Undertaker. 2.9. 2.9. She's running on pure power right now. Just power, not out of instinct. And again, she could hold it until 4.99999 if you wanted. Doing the respectable thing, breaking out at 2.5. She is not giving up on who she is. 2.9 by the dead man. This is becoming an absolutely massive crescendo. Absolutely massive. Snake eyes by the dead man. Big punch by Marissa. Is that going to be enough? Oh! Dead man rolling her up. And there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. The experience. The experience of The Undertaker. I've been doing this for decades. Marissa went in. She was not aware. She was not cognizant. And the dead man rolled her right up in a small package. Amazing. The awareness, the situated awareness of the dead man. As both Taker and Billy Lee are now 15-0. But Taker has only had 3 matches. Billy Lee has 4. He has a loss to Doom. Okay, so Marissa's only got 1 match left. And she's at 10 right now with 2 losses. I believe she stays. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I believe she may stay in it if she beats Doom. If she loses, she definitely loses. If she loses, she ends at 10. If she hits 15, I believe there may be a weird conflagration of matches that lets her win. Because like, it's top 2. It's top 2 advance. Top 2 advance. So we're just going to call this must win for Marissa. Not only must you win, but now you must face Doom. Double by Doom. You must face Victor Von Doom. Marissa powering out Doom. Are we seeing a possible Marvel vs. Capcom 4 matchup here? Are they going to bring the big muscle mommy to Marvel vs. Capcom 4? Who fucking knows? Will there be a Marvel vs. Capcom 4? Did the fact that ArcSys is doing a Marvel game torpedo that out of the fucking water? Is Marvel vs. Capcom fucking dead? Is Maximilian Dude gonna have to cry in the toilet? We don't fucking know. All we know is that we've got a big muscle mommy and a Latvian dictator throwing it down around. We're out here outside of... Oh, lots of misses. Lots of close misses. Lots of jockeying for position. Doom coming out on top. We're out here on the road in front of Madison Square Garden. The illustrious street out front of Madison Square Garden, baby. Most wrestlers take their entire lives to get one shot at wrestling outside the road out in front of Madison Square Garden. Oh, missing the Superman punch. Big, powerful punches by Marissa. That situational awareness that allowed Taker to win. Doom may not have that. Doom may not have it. Toe kick by Marissa. Sizing each other up. Boom. Big knee to the chest of Doom. Wrenching away at the ankle of Doom. Gonna be very close, very tight. I said this. If Marissa loses, it's over because we got 2 people at 15 right now. Marissa wins. I believe there may be a way she can qualify. Remember, it is top 2. The top 2 will take on Cerno and the G-Man. Cerno and the G-Man. Oh, both of them miss. Sweeping punch by Doom. Busted heads by Doom. Stomped away in her abs. Boom. Boom. Punch by Marissa. Fall away slam by Marissa. Pounding away. Pounding away on Doom. Boom. Big old clothesline. Doom hacking away. Oop. Boom. Big slap by Doom. Big old pile driver by Doom. Both the deads by Doom. Grab bit of the arm against the face. Marissa has to win to stay in it if she has a chance to stay in it. Doom is jockeying for position. Doom with the power bomb. Marissa powers out of the power bomb. Working away the neck of Doom. Oh, misses the clothesline. Feels the power of the sidewalk backbreaker. Grinding that metal gauntlet against her face. I think she's protected by her helmet hair. Boom. Doom going up top. Big old mushroom stomp to the chiseled abs of Marissa. Holding up with the pin. Nope, just one. Oh my god, just one. All that power, all that pounding. Just one from Doom. Big punch by Marissa. Oh, wrenching her ankle. Wrenching Doom's ankle away. You give up. Doom not giving up. Careful. Big old cyclone. Oh, going for the big punch. Trying to break it up. But he cannot stop her love. Take all of it. Oh, he makes it to the ramp. He makes it to the ropes. Makes it to the ropes relatively easily, too. That's the Superman punch versus the lariat. Watch slam by Doom. Stomped away at those massive broad back of hers. This one has been absolutely brutal. Blowing up a straitjacket. Just a 2, not even a 2.9. It's almost like the armor of Marissa's muscles is more powerful and indestructible than the armor that Doom wears on the regular. And he's trying to chip away at that armor. Big old choke slam by Doom. Another pin. And just a mere 2. Just a simple 2. Posing, stunting on him. Take my love, take all of it. Is that going to be enough? 2.9. How the hell did Doom survive that? Holy crap, how did Doom survive that shit? Critical cruncher by Doom. 2. 2.9. Misses the Superman punch. Oh, follow away slam by Marissa. Again, very dangerous, going a lot longer. The show's probably going to be longer than Block B was. Block B was very cut and dry towards the end. Big old claw slam by Doom. These two are just absolutely nailing. Big, powerful punch by Marissa. Is that going to be enough? Is this going to be it? Nope. Rope break. Again, that situational awareness that screwed her up in her fight with the Undertaker. Another mushroom stomp by Doom. Is that gonna be it? And that's 3. That's it. It's that situational awareness. Marissa is strong as hell. She's powerful as hell. Dominant as hell. But she did not have that situational awareness she needed. And now Doom carves another notch into his belt. 100. I think this is the first 100% we've had in the Sextet synthesis. Definitely lived up to its 5-star rating. Definitely. Roast pig clutch. Okay. Whatever. That's a weird fucking name. 2 matches left. And both of them involving the Undertaker. We may or may not have to go into extra innings, actually. We may or may not have to go into overtime. Okay, so Sam, Marissa, and Askey, their journeys are all over. Okay, so let's do the math. If Undertaker wins both of his matches, then there's going to be a tie for second place between Doom and Billy Lee. If Undertaker loses both of his matches, then Doom and Billy Lee both advance. If Taker wins one and loses one, then the one that he wins and the one that he loses, or the one that he loses to. Okay, so if Taker wins both, he's got 25, guaranteed to go on. And then Doom and Billy Lee would have to have a playoff match. If The Undertaker loses both matches, then Doom and Billy Lee are automatically in. If Taker wins one and loses the other, he and the person he loses to both make it in. So this is The Undertaker's to lose right now. Let's start it out with Billy Lee, and then we'll end it with Doom. Death and Doom sounds like a fitting end. So this is when if Taker wins. If Taker wins, he locks in his victory. If Taker beats Billy Lee, he locks in his spot. If Taker loses, then he has to beat Doom. If Taker loses, he has to beat Doom. And then he and Billy Lee advance to the finals with Cerno and G-Man. If Taker loses here, then he can still win and advance to the finals by beating Doom. The only way Taker does not make it to the finals is by losing to both Doom and Billy Lee. This is the dead man's to lose. This is the dead man's to lose. Billy Lee, on the other hand, has to win. Either he has to win, or he has to hope that Taker loses to Doom as well. No, wait. Billy has to win. And then if Taker wins, it's Billy and Taker. If Doom wins, then Billy and... No, it's fuck. Hold on. If Taker wins here, he's locked in and guaranteed. Billy still has a chance if Taker loses to Doom, because then that would tie Billy and Doom. If Taker loses, Billy makes it in. Big Shiranui by Billy. If Billy... Okay, the winner, essentially... The winner locks in their spot right now. The winner locks in their spot in the finals with Cerno and G-Man. That's enough fucking babbling. Let's get to the match itself. Oh, big headbutt by Billy. Billy, Shoko Minato's personal choice, Billy absolutely showing his dominance. Choco was right when he said he remembered that Billy Lee was pretty powerful. Let's see if he's powerful enough to defy fate. And defy death. Because remember, the Taker beat like 9 people in a row in a tournament to become the WWE representative. And then beat both Booker T and Terry Funk to win the Triple Crown. The U.S. Triple Crown, currently held by Mayor Mike Agar. Marked around the ankle of Taker. Billy Lee now with a running knee. Billy Lee running knee. Close the door, you watch it pee. But by the Lee brother. Wonder if Undertaker and Kane versus Billy and Jimmy Lee would be a future main event. Who knows? Billy Lee doing surprisingly quick work on the Taker. The Taker needs to slow this down. Get this match going at his pace. He can't let Billy Lee speed through him. With that V-trigger, he might not have a choice. If Taker wins, he locks in his spot. Billy Lee wins. If Billy Lee wins and Taker loses, then it's Billy Lee and Doom. If Billy Lee wins and Taker wins, it's Billy Lee and Taker. If Taker loses both, then it's up for grabs in Billy Lee and Doom. It's massive. It is a massive situation. You're dropping knees back to Taker. By the way, it is possible we might have to have a runoff if Taker wins both matches. Because if Billy and Doom are tied, it doesn't matter. Because they'd both be qualifying. But if Billy and Doom both lose, they're still tied, but Taker's the first place. They'd have to fight again for the second place. And the Taker in the corner. Billy running up that big running knee. Billy absolutely dangerous. Both of these men with that MMA experience. Billy Lee was quite a bit more than the Dead Man, but still. Dead Man, oh no, that's not good. Dead Man is absolutely gassed already. The Dead Man is gassed already. That's not a good sign. Billy going up top. Mushroom stomp by Billy. Couple of knee strikes by the Double Dragon. It should sink in inheritor. Dead Man with the sidewalk slam, bag of ham. Is that going to be enough? Billy Lee is tough as hell. And he's proved himself tonight. I didn't think 2 was just going to put him away. Walking the rope. Walking the rope. Stomping away now. This is the Dead Man's to lose. If he wins one match, one of these last 2 matches, he's locked in. If he loses them both, it's Billy and Doom. And if he wins them both, he's in a better position because Billy and Doom have to fight again. And that may happen. And that may happen. Billy Lee scared the absolute hell out of the Dead Man. But he is able to pick up a victory. Taker able to pick up a win over the Shinsekin Inheritor. Dealing Billy a loss with an angle choke slam. So the Undertaker has locked in his spot. 20 points. Undertaker has locked it in. Now the big question is it going to be Billy or is it going to be Doom? If Doom wins, wins. He upsets the Taker. And nobody has had a perfect run. Nobody will have a perfect run. Askey's had a winless run. But no one in B block had a winless or a perfect run. If Taker loses, Taker blows the perfect run, and it's Taker and Doom. If Taker wins, he gets a perfect run, and then Billy and Doom will have to fight for that second spot, taking on Taker, G-Man, and Cerno. Oh my god, Taker, G-Man, and Cerno. That is a hell of a field already. So which of these newcomers is going to join them in the final four? Storming outside here. Better save to make sure. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the final match. This could be it. Taker has locked in his position. Taker has locked in. If Doom wins, then it's Doom and Taker. If Doom loses, then Doom has to fight Billy Lee and then run off for second. Now that's if Doom wins clean. Doom has to win clean as a sheet. If you win by countout or disqualification, it's not 5 points. It's less than 5 points. So if Doom wins dirty, then he still gets in. No, if Doom wins dirty... No. Oh! And Doom is already fighting dirty. The only way this goes to the runoff is if Taker wins clean and gets a full 5 points. If Taker loses, if Taker ties, or if Taker wins by disqualification or countout, it's still Doom. Taker has to win, and I think that's what he was trying to do. I think Doom was trying to get disqualified so that Taker would only get 2 points and Doom would still advance. Doom, an absolutely brilliant villain, he knows he can lose by disqualification and still make it to the finals. Taker has to beat him clean to put that into question. Think maybe Doom knows he can't beat the Taker. Maybe Doom is just trying to get an easy coast to the finals. That's why he brought out that chair in the first minute of the match. Doom is a devious, brilliant man. He just slapped the dead man in the fucking face. Feel the power. Go slap slam by Doom. Now you won't face Doom. If Taker wins clean, Doom has to fight Billy Lee for the second spot. If Taker loses, ties, or wins dirty, then Doom is in. Taker is in no matter what. Over to the rest of Doom. Doom tosses him in the corner. Taker kicking him right back. But we know what Taker wants. Taker wants to solidify it. Taker wants all the momentum in the world going forward. He wants to be the only person who made it out of the Sextet synthesis undefeated. Nobody else has. Nobody. Feel the power. Super slam by Doom. Now you gotta face Doom. Taker, after that fluke loss to Chris Jericho, after that big fluke loss to Jericho, looking to fight back, looking to make it back. Taker wrenching away. Toss Doom into the corner. Doom trying to end it right now. Just a one. Just a one. You think maybe Doom is trying to go Taker into fighting dirty? Doom's trying to tempt him. The slam, drilled Throwing right to his back. If Taker could go into the tournament, or Taker go into the finals with the perfect score, that would be all the momentum in the world for the Dead Man. Doom with the stomp, though. Doom wants in. Doom knows the old that needs one opportunity. Boom, boom. Missing the bone. Boom, boom. No bones about it. Doom is pissed. Stomp by Doom. Busting heads by Doom. Sidewalk slam by the Dead Man. Death of Doom. Closing down the block potentially. If the Dead Man wins clean, we'll have another match finish. Oh, cruncher by Doom. What momentum would it do for Doom, though? If he went in there with Taker, whom he beat. Too close to the ropes. Again, that situational awareness Taker has that a lot of people don't. Put him back into the corner. Sidewalk slam by Doom. Clawing away, wrenching away on that leg. Single grab. Comes a choke slam by Doom. Doom go down. Doom go down. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That chair still sitting in there unused, being brought by Doom. Oh, drop to the knee. I find that's weird. In the history of fire, I think they did it on PS2 also. If a weapon is illegal in a match, they won't go after it after they drop it. 2.9! 2.9! Taker's wide awake. And the judge! There goes the judge! Doom rolled up Taker. One. Couldn't conclusively say whether that would have been 3 or not, but the judge is down. The Karate Champ judge is down. Would that have been a 3? Would Doom have cashed his ticket? We're about to find out. He may do it anyway. $2.9. 2.9. Dead Man keeping it alive. Dead, I guess. Keeping it undead. Super slam by Taker. Doom with a stomp. Romping, stomping. City of Compton. We're not in Compton. We're outside of Madison Square Garden. And that's 3! Doom knew he was in a desperate situation. Knew he was in a bad place. Started dirty, ended dirty. But he upset the Undertaker's apple cart with that roast pig clutch. And just like that, it is now definitively over. Billy Lee's dreams are dashed in one roast pig clutch. He dashed the Undertaker's dreams of being undefeated, and dashed the dreams of Billy Lee of having a second chance. He truly is Victor Von Doom. But it doesn't matter. Huh? That's weird. That's not how it's supposed. That's not how it's supposed to work. The last two are supposed to go to the finals. Did they change how it's done? No, there are 2 qualifiers in A, 2 qualifiers in B, and then... No, that's not how I wanted the setup. I wanted to have a full league. It's... I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. You see? Brackets 2. Finalists, 2. I chose 2 finalists. I wanted all the finalists to go into one big bracket. Well, you know what? There we go. Just gonna have to set it up myself here and then. Now and then, here and there. First one entered the ring. Representing the Two-Who's. Representing the Two-Who's. Representing the Gensokyo Heritage Championship. Sure now. Number 2, representing Valve. Representing his benefactors. The G-Man. Number 3. Representing the WWE, representing Death Valley, representing the meaning of death. The Undertaker. And number 4. Representing Latvia. Representing Marvel. Representing comics, which starts with a C, all the way over there. Here's the deal. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it all comes down to. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, everything that may be both. Even the Futanaris that may be one. Here we go. From Bracket A, Cena and the G-Man. Bracket B, Cena and G-Man. Bracket A, Undertaker and Doom. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This all comes down to. And all 6 of these matches happen. All gonna happen on the 16th, July 16th, at our big 5th ever PLE as part of my 2-day anniversary celebration. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts. This has been live from outside of the street outside of Madison Square Garden as the Amanda Splatts Project. That's your deal with flavor, Amanda Splatts Project, Web Pete. You have a good fucking day.